Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the 2014 action horror drama. It can also be considered a psychological thriller. The Guest. So, this movie is okay. So this movie stars. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this actress's first name, but like it's really hard to pronounce. So sorry. Okay, this movie stars Micah. I think that's how you pronounce it. Monroe as Anna. Who is a young adult of the age of 20 who's like in the film is mentioned to be turning 21 like shortly, like within a month of when the movie takes place. She's not a teenager. I feel like I have to say that because if you literally just look this movie up on Google and then like read the summary of it, it like says that she's a teenager. Like Google says that she's a teenager, when she's not. She's a young adult, 18 years of age and above is like is an adult. So yeah, so she's like a young adult who still lives with her parents, and like obviously wants to move out, and who lost her older brother, who she like had recently lost her older brother, like in the military, because her older brother just recently died, and he was in the military, and he had died on duty. So of course it is implied that a little bit of time has passed, but when this movie takes place, his death has still been recent. I'm guessing 4 to 6 months before this movie takes place, he supposedly died. I don't know. Anyway, and so basically, one day, a dude comes, like a random dude that they had never met before, comes knocking on their door, on the family's door, and claims to have been really good friends with Anna's older brother, and was there when he died. And the name of this dude is David Collins, and he's played by Dan Stevens. And so basically, he ends up staying with them for a little while, because he needed a place to stay. And basically he everybody likes him, at first everybody's all skeptical, and of course they would be, because he's a stranger and there's a stranger in their house. But after it took no time for the whole family to actually actually start to like him because, this character is like, he's like the type of character, he's like the everybody's best friend type of character. Like, this character, like, helps, like, basically out, like, a lot of the family members, and is like, very friendly to, like, the family members, like, the members of the family, of Anna's family, and, basically helps them with a lot of stuff, like, that they couldn't accomplish on their own. And so they like him. But then, when Anna starts hearing him, like, making suspicious phone calls, and mentioning, like, just confusing information, she starts to question who he really is, and like, if he's really like, if he's really who he says he is, and he's really the family's friend, like, or just somebody who's trying to, like, hurt them. And this is a really fun watch. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a little bit better than I expected it to be. I expected it to be great, but, not as great as it was. It was a little bit better than I expected it to be. This is not a perfect movie, but it is a great movie. Nothing's wrong with this movie at all. Everything in this movie is great. It's just that nothing's perfect. In my opinion, Dan Stevens gives the best performance in this movie as his character, David Collins. He gives a very convincing and chilling performance, and believable performance, an intimidating performance, and menacing performance. Like, he gives the best performance in this movie, in my opinion. Although, Michael Monroe is a close second. This movie's whole cast is great. Like, they're all great at, acting and like really nailing their character's performance in this movie. It's just that Dan Stevens does the best job, in my opinion. This movie is very fun, and it's very compelling and gripping, and at times, hilarious. Like, it's got a lot of humor. It's got a lot of witty humor. It's just a witty movie. It's a very entertaining film, and I really enjoyed it. It's got witty writing. It's got, a compelling story. It's got great action scenes. It's got really intense moments, but intense in a good way, if you know what I mean, that benefits the movie. It's got some strong acting in there, especially from, like, the main two cast members, Dan Stevens and Michael Monroe. It's just an awesome movie, and it's really fun, and it's really gripping and compelling, and it's a very watchable film. It's not a very well-known film, obviously, but, like, it's a great film. It definitely delivers what it promises and more. And I just really enjoyed it, and I love the character chemistry in this movie, especially between David Collins and Anna and the rest of the family. Like, I love the character chemistry in this movie. And this movie has great characters in it. Like, all the characters are believable, and like, all of this movie's cast once again gives very convincing and great performance playing their character. And I'm gonna give this movie an 86% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A-. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.